I want you all to think about a normal record store out there on High Street. Places with CDs and stuff. Or public library. Big building with lots of books and lots of stuff. Lots of content and lots of data. Question goes, what if? What if your access to that data, all that huge amount of data, would be having to peek through their keyhole or shouting some words into the letterbox on the front door, like, bring me the latest this and this and this, wishing that somebody brings you a pile of search results, out of which the first 3 ones are, by the way, sponsored. Would you like that? No. You want to step inside the library, locate your area of interest, your shelf, your genre, your whatever, and start browsing content visually with your hands and eyes. Hands and eyes. Because that's what people do. So why? With every content service in the internet, it's always this tiny little letterbox like search box. We're supposed to type something in order to find something, and all we get is a mile-long list of millions and millions of pretty unusable lists of links, really, where average user goes through maximum 2 pages. I think that's a pretty horrible content discovery problem, especially from the content owner's point of view. If I'm a medium-sized game producer with very limited budget, like they usually do, and my product happens to be number 5,000 of those, they're not going to find me. Even if I were number 1,000, they wouldn't find me, because they don't go further than 1 or 2 pages of those search results. That's the thing. Really bad. End of story. There's no business. They're not going to find me because I can't afford to be featured on those front pages of those services out there. And this is what we're talking about. They say long tail doesn't exist. Well, it certainly does exist, but it can't be found with any of the current services and tools out there, any of them. Because all services operate around the very limited front page offering. Most of the online business happens around those products being featured on the front page only. User experience is extremely biased and misguided. Users don't have a clue about the quantity nor quality behind the front page. It's really bad. And it's a situation with every single content service out there. Every one. Good example, quite well-known video service. They've got a lot of content. They say 48 hours being uploaded every minute. Gazillion of videos. How about their front page? 34. Gazillion versus 34. How misguiding is that? I rest my case, really. It's really bad. In business-wise, if they can't find you, how on earth would anyone do anything about your product, let alone buy it? There is no business. And that's what we wanted to change. Me and my friends, we wanted to change that horrible content discovery problem. We wanted to create the best content discovery on the planet. So we came up with one. We came up with 100% unique, completely different kind of content platform with visual browsing. Ta-da! Visuality. Yes! Because that's what people do. Making it the best content discovery current internet offers. The real beauty of the platform is that it works perfectly with almost any kinds of content items. It works perfectly with any kinds of social objects. And that's important. We're visualizing social, interactive objects. The first client on the platform is an award-winning music service called Hitlandis.com. Fully zoomable, map-like visual user interface, sea of bubbles if you like, where every bubble you see is a band, just ice. You see approximately 6,000 at the moment. It's a game board, dynamic one. The closer to the center you're located, the more popular you are. And that popularity comes from the activities of this community. In content discovery, a highly addictive social game, where the most popular ones do move towards the center and they win cool things. But that music concert is another story, because we are now super proud to be able to present you with our first corporate version of the service, of the platform. TechX, Technology and Innovation Fund in Finland. They just released their Hanke Gallery, project gallery, using our platform, visualizing organizations and research projects they've been funding. Brilliant. Very, again, fully zoomable, map-like, all the same features with Hitlandis. Very nice details like this interconnectivity in here, showing this organization is dealing with all these projects over there. Very usable and recyclable feature. Just another example of how to utilize the beautiful platform of ours. So, I guess you got it right now. It's about visualization. I want you to think about and look at these examples of everyday browsing experience. We all do this almost daily. Nice selections of content divided promptly into different categories by either size, color, brand, taste, fashion, etc., etc., etc. We just step next to the pile of tomatoes and start browsing for details. We don't shout for tomatoes on the front door. We can step next to them and start browsing for details. That's what we do. It's a real-life experience. Compared to the pretty unusable user experience found everywhere in the digital world. I say visuality beats traditional text-based 6-0. 6-0, no question about it. And why is that? Because the advantages are so clear. The visuality is so good. Content consumption. Our visual discovery platform generates deeper and wider content consumption, which should be great for the services really. I just zoom next to my pile of tomatoes and start browsing for details, without any further page loads compared to the traditional. It's a big difference. When you're using our visual discovery platform, you are not alone, because you are able to see the other users. You are able to see your friends moving visually from item to another, and you can really follow them. It's interesting because we're all so interested about what other people are doing. It's almost embarrassing how interested we are, but we are. And that means that discovery becomes a social kind of game. Browsing becomes social. I think that's super cool. Our company business model is simple and straightforward, licensing through software as a service model, or platform as a service, whatever you want to call it. Simple. Where the scalability is unlimited, with minimum project work. Because there seems to be a lot of interest towards our platform, which I'm humbled and very, very happy about. Our numbers do look quite interesting. Even with very, very modest estimations, we will be making nice profit already next year. It's a big thing for us. And because of the major work around the platform, about conversation, modules, APIs, etc., it's all done. That means our cost level is going to remain well under control. Small team, myself, passionate about technology and consumer behavior within digital domain, that's me. And my dear friend Petri, our CTO, he's actually a real-life architect doing digital stuff, which is a brilliant combination. Highly recommend. And 5 senior software developers, basis working with the platform all the time. So, to sum it up, our visual platform generates deeper and wider content consumption and turns discovery into a social game. To put it short, this is the best content discovery currently the internet offers. And you're welcome to use it with me. Thank you.